This episode is named Moon Men Deep Inside, and it previews one of the most controversial and exciting time travel adventures ever written.
The young gay men whom you will meet in this storytelling are devious and deceitful. They are required by their employer, MMDI, to use very bad behaviors to succeed in their sexual manipulation of everyday men in the past on Earth who are not famous and whose names and personal actions never are preserved in any history books. The story you will read in Moon Men Deep Inside depicts overt sexual manipulation of ordinary men who lived in the past on Earth because they played significant roles in determining crucial historic outcomes that went on to shape the very future of human civilization. The purpose of MMDI time travel is to change critical timelines in the past so that human civilization will not self-destruct. Visit the website moonmendeepinside.com, where you will get to read this exciting time travel science fiction, absolutely free of charge. You will encounter a world in Moon Men Deep Inside in which gay men work as timeline repairmen, using proven methods of male sexual manipulation. This kind of universe is not one the supporters of MAGA would ever want. Therefore, this storytelling is not for the MAGA crowd. The MMDI time travel agents are a top-secret society whose day-to-day jobs help preserve and maintain human life and civilization. Of course, this importance of gay men to human society in the fictionalized future, depicted in Moon Men Deep Inside, stands in vivid contrast with the reality we know on present-day Earth, where gay men are widely hated, marginalized, and persecuted by straight people. In the fictionalized future depicted in this very unique storytelling, you will encounter gay men who unashamedly show their valor and adaptability in safeguarding the continuation of the human species. Visit the website moonmendeepinside.com, where you will get to read this exciting time travel science fiction, absolutely free of charge. One of the main strengths of Moon Men Deep Inside is the writing style chosen by the author D'Souza of Vegas. He paints a vivid picture of the settings and characters, and he has created explicit, uncensored digital images of these fascinating characters so you can actually look at these men up close and personal. The author's descriptions of the environment and the people in it are nuanced and detailed. His narrative style keeps the reader engaged and interested throughout the story. The language used in the book is explicit, uncensored, straightforward, and powerful, and conveys intense emotions effectively. The characters themselves are not suitable for so-called polite society. Not at all. You would not want them as your friends. These men use time travel to the past as a means to force changes upon Earth history to alter how the future turns out. The racially diverse time travel agents may seem to be immoral and sometimes violent. This is undeniably true. But for the characters, the outcome of changing the future justifies all that they do. It's their job. They have no choice to be nice guys. Repairing and rearranging timelines in the past is how they attempt to prevent human civilization from descending into chaos and self-destruction in the future. The story also deals with what happens when the young men who work as time travel agents are killed on their mission. What would you imagine happens? Well, these dead agents are brought back to life using time travel technology itself. They never die. Maybe they end up immortal, like vampires? Without any exaggeration, Baja Clavius Moon Men Deep Inside is one of the most unique and unusual book-length science fiction time travel adventures you will ever read. The future depicted in this time travel adventure is not for the faint of heart, nor is this intended for anyone anywhere who prefers and endorses so-called heteronormative society, where drag performers and trans women are considered undesirable and evil troublemakers. Go to moonmendeepinside.com, where you will get to read this exciting time travel science fiction, absolutely free of charge, and also see the many explicit, uncensored digital images created by the author in support of his storytelling. Being completely honest here, you either will love it or hate it. But you will discover this book-length time travel adventure creatively depicts a genuine and deeply dangerous universe, where you never know what will happen next. There is one surprise after another that will sometimes shock you. This definitely is not science fiction about space adventures around the galaxies, or faster-than-light starships, or green-skinned aliens with pointy ears, or all that stuff that descended to us all today from the 1950s and 1960s. No way! This instead is fresh and decidedly bold science fiction that will make your head spin and maybe just blow your mind. Stop by moonmendeepinside.com, where you will get to read this exciting time travel science fiction absolutely free of charge and also see the many explicit, uncensored digital images created by the author in support of his very wild storytelling.
You just heard a Taboo podcast episode called Moon Men Deep Inside. If you would like to learn more, go to moonmendeepinside.com, where you can enjoy this rare and surprising time travel adventure storytelling absolutely free of charge. Thank you for listening to this Taboo podcast episode today.